Here is a view of Sheffield's winter gardens from the inside. There are some truly exotic plants here, as well as a direct entrance to the Millennium Galleries, where you can view local art and take some Sheffield memorabilia with you. If you look to the plants closest to you, you will see a stone plaque stating the winter gardens were opened in 2003 by the Queen herself, along with the Duke of Edinburgh. According to prsarchitects.com, the winter garden is the second phase of the Heart of the City project, following the Millennium Galleries. In November 2007, Sheffield's Pearson Winter Gardens beat London's South Bank to gain the Royal Institute of British Architects Academy of Urbanism Great Place Award as an outstanding example of how cities can be improved to make urban spaces as attractive and accessible as possible. This is the cathedral, officially the Church of St. Peter and St. Paul, but usually just called Sheffield Cathedral. The cathedral was originally a parish church, but was elevated to cathedral status when the diocese was created in 1914. Sheffield Cathedral is one of 5 Grade 1 listed buildings in the city, along with Town Hall, Aberdale Industrial Hamlet, and the parish churches at Ecclesfield and Bradfield. This is Sheffield's oldest building, but it's unclear exactly when the cathedral was built, as the site of the cathedral has a long history of Christian use, but it is originally used in the 12th century. The cathedral also has its own tram stop. This makes it quite easy to get to via the train station or along any of Sheffield's Supertram routes. The Botanical Gardens is arguably the result of Thomas Dunn, the then Master Cutler. According to the official website of the Gardens, Dunn called a public meeting in June 1833 following a petition signed by 85 local residents concerned about the lack of public open spaces and facilities to promote both healthy recreation and self-education in Sheffield. It was resolved at the meeting to develop a botanical garden. When the weather is fine, the Botanical Garden shows off its feathers and is full of visitors. In winter, it's the perfect arena for snowball fights, and the depths offer plenty of hiding places. It is also worth noting that people in wheelchairs can access all parts of the gardens. The site is gently sloping and there are a few sets of steps, but wherever there are steps, there is an alternative, wheelchair-friendly route. The Cholera Monument grounds was donated to the city by the Duke of Norfolk. Claywood Park was created in the following years in stages from 1971 to 2005. The monument was Grade 2 listed in the 1970s and 1980s, and the grounds became part of the Norfolk Road Conservation Area. The monument grounds are the burial ground for most of the victims of the cholera outbreak of 1832, in which over 400 people died. After 2 years, the Cholera Monument was created in their memory. In 1930, it cost £300 and was financed by the money left in the fund set up to fight the disease. The Duke of Norfolk presented the grounds to the city. One thing that may even be uplifting about the Cholera Monument, however, is the spectacular vantage point from which one could admire Sheffield's skyline. Even now under grey skies, imagine what this place would look like with the sun bursting through the sky. The monument is also only a few minutes walking from the train station. We are now in the Peace Gardens. This square used to be known as St. Paul's Gardens. According to a plaque located in the gardens, it was called the Peace Gardens by the people of Sheffield and was dedicated as such on Hiroshima Day on 6th August 1985, in the presence of 3 hibakusha. Hibakusha is the name for surviving victims of the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombings in Japan. The square was rebuilt in celebration of the second millennium and rededicated in the name of peace on the 9th of December 1998 by the children of Sheffield. The cascades around the outside of the gardens that lead to the fountains represent Sheffield's rivers: the River Sheaf, River Don, River Riverlin, River Loxley and Porter Brook, which were used to power the mills which drove Sheffield's steel industry.